WTF Weekly with Kiki and Indy, where we talk about celebrities like Taylor and Katie. Yeah!
Hello! I'm Kiki.
I'm Indy.
And this is
WTF Weekly.
So, it's Thanksgiving Eve.
So
Wonderful
excited.
Wednesday here in Brooklyn.
The biggest night
We're getting ready
to go out.
Is it the biggest night to go out?
Yeah,
Oh,
it actually is.
I never go out. Is that...
I went out once and it was okay.
Wow, I really want to go out now.
It's almost like it's almost like, why would you want to go out if so many people are out? Like, I feel like that's obnoxious.
Right.
So yeah, probably not gonna go out.
Word. Well, I'm just gearing up to eat all of the turkey.
Yeah.
I know it's like not really good because like eating animals is bad, but Thanksgiving is so much fun. And
yeah, I understand that actually. As a vegetarian, like last year, it was my first year not eating meat on Thanksgiving. And
Really?
I was like, yeah, and I was like, this feels weird. It feels wrong.
You've been a vegetarian for a while, right?
For like a year.
Oh, I thought it was longer. I mean, it's still long, not to
Yeah.
invalidate
Well,
all of your hard work.
Well, I wasn't eating dairy before that,
Gotcha.
and I wasn't eating red meat either. So I
So
guess
Brooklyn.
yeah. But yeah, I've been fasting all day, so I can eat tomorrow. I haven't eaten anything today.
Wait, you fast before Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause
Well,
like,
I get it.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna like stuff your face later.
Exactly.
It's like Passover, right?
No.
No.
Yom Kippur.
Yom
Close.
Kippur.
Close. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not starving. I'm not fasting.
I'm just kidding.
I'm still eating a lot.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I'm doing the opposite. I'm stretching my stomach.
Yeah.
To make room.
Gotta prep yourself.
For
Have
all
like
the
a hot dog
things.
eating contest.
Yams are the best.
I've never tried yams.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I
Oh
don't
my
really know
God.
what they are even. Is that sweet potato?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of sweet potato anyway.
They're like, that's like the main course at my dinner table instead of the
Interesting.
turkey. My mom will make 50 pounds of sweet potatoes and she soaks them in like Jack. It's so good.
Do you get drunk?
No.
Okay.
On maybe like wine, but not the potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel that. All right. So we have a really exciting Thanksgiving-themed WTF for you today. Actually, all of our stories are about performances of some sort. So for our first story, Selena Gomez performed at the AMAs with Marshmello, and the performance wasn't exactly what she thought it would be. So Selena Gomez performed her song Wolves at the AMAs with Marshmello.
He calls himself a marshmallow, but he really is just a bucket head. Continue.
Good one.
I got to use my favorite
what's
tool
weird?
on the article.
What? Oh yeah,
The strike
I
through.
loved that. I
Love
was
the strike
like, this
through.
is funny.
You have to use it tastefully, but if you
Totally.
use it right, it's
It's
fun.
It's clutch. Yeah, and you know what I find hilarious? That everyone knows who Marshmello is. He's like he's a failed rapper. Like, people know who he is,
Wait,
but
really?
yet he still keeps, yeah, I looked it up and everyone was like, yep, this is who it is. And he still wears the bucket all the time. Anyway.
He's probably ashamed.
Probably.
Has to hide his face.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so she performed Wolves, and she rocked a new blonde do, looked good. She was in a nightgown, had blood all over her, but she apparently was lip syncing, and Twitter had a field day with that, calling her out left and right. But Marshmello stood by her side, said that, you know, she's extremely talented, and he couldn't have thought of anyone better to work with than her. There's still some major controversy. We don't really know if she did lip sync. Some people say that the backing vocals were just super, super loud, and that her mic was on and it was just really low. But to me, it seemed pretty bad, and it was her first performance in over a year. So a lot of people had, you know, brought a lot of attention on that. Yeah, high expectations for sure.
There were a lot of rumors as well that she had a panic attack right before going on stage because it was her first performance in over a year,
Yes.
which I guess makes sense. And I mean, like, she had a kidney transplant, so if I had a kidney transplant, I would not be going on stage performing at an award show right now.
No, definitely not.
So you have to give her some props for doing that. But yeah, I don't think she was lip syncing because you can hear her voice. It's just super weak, and she's practically like talk whispering. And the backing track is super loud. It's just, yeah, I'm just like bothered lately by her. We were talking about this.
Same.
It's like, I feel like Selena Gomez is never a person who bothered me or like offended me, but lately just like seeing how poorly she sings live and
her bad decision-making skills.
Justin Bieber.
Hint.
And yeah, I feel like she just like uses her looks a lot to like further her career. If you go back and look at any Selena Gomez video, it's just her barely singing and looking gorgeous. Like, I will say, she is freaking stunning. She's beautiful. But like, she totally just plays it up, and every video is just like her rolling around on a floor in a beautiful dress and full face of makeup.
And just like stomping around.
I'm just like, I'm sick of this. I don't even like the music that much, so.
Well, apparently she, during dress rehearsal, she performed the song, and it sounded exactly, like a video got leaked and she performed the song and it sounded the exact same as it did when she performed. So I don't think it was a last minute decision for them to be like, oh yeah, like we decided to, you know, like have you lip sync just because like you had this panic attack. Mm-hmm. So I think that was always the plan. I think her voice in general is just very soft, and it sounds like it even in the recordings, but so I don't think she really has the power to sing on stage. And I think that you could hear her voice and you could hear her breath, but I think they also purposefully made it so that the backing vocals were way louder.
Yeah.
Like, and it wasn't just like backing vocals, it was the whole song just like extremely loud,
yeah.
You know? Like, it was like karaoke.
100%.
With her also singing along, like it didn't make sense.
What did you think of the blonde hair?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, I think she's really pretty, but like, who cares, right?
She should be a model.
Okay, whatever. We're not gonna go into her looks that much.
Selena.
But at least that she is like a model.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't really sing.
Yeah.
She just lays around and looks
she
pretty.
She doesn't really sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it sounded like you had a message for her. Before I interrupted you. Selena.
I have a message for you.
The old Selena can't get to the phone right now.
She's blonde now.
Yeah, she's blonde.
No, I didn't really have. I was just going to be like, I want to tell you what to do with your career path, but I don't really want to.
Okay, well, there was another AMA performance that caused some Twitter controversy, and that was Christina Aguilera performing.
So Christina Aguilera also performed at the AMAs, and she paid tribute to Whitney Houston by doing a mashup of a bunch of her songs. And like Selena Gomez's performance on the internet, there was a bunch of mixed criticism to go along with her performance. Some people said that she sounded amazing, obviously, the ex-Tina fans. And some people said that she was kind of all over the place and super pitchy. But one expression that we saw facially and live in the audience was Pink, and the internet just went completely wild trying to decode what Pink was thinking during this performance, because it was just this face of total confusion almost. Some people took it as like a positive thing, but mostly everyone was like, ha, even Pink doesn't like this performance, which is hilarious because they were former enemies, so people are constantly trying to pin them against each other. And then Pink actually had to go out of her way to tweet and let everyone know that she was not throwing shade and that she actually like loves Christina and her performance, and that the media is always trying to pin women together. Oops. But yeah, so I mean, was Pink shading Christina or not? I don't know.
Oh my God, that was a great sum up. Oops. Yeah, so I think that, I don't think she was shaming her. I think, because if you
Shaming.
Well, with her face.
Shading.
Yeah, whatever. She's shading her and shaming.
Wait, do you watch Game of Thrones?
No. Don't.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you do.
but there's this one scene that my roommate literally went out of her way to show me, because it's just so, it's not funny, it's actually really sad, but it's also kind of funny out of context. Mm-hmm. Basically, they were shaming this character, and I don't know like any of the characters, so I can't actually explain this properly. Are there any Game of Thrones people here? Yeah. So do you know that one scene where the woman is standing behind the naked woman and they're walking through town, and as she walks through town and like people pee on her, she's ringing a bell saying shame, shame, shame.
Yeah, they're shaming Cersei Lannister.
She's the villain though, so it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was laughing the entire time. And so I don't know, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you said shame. And every time someone says shame, I think of that scene now, and then I kind of laugh. But like, shaming is never a funny thing, but also that kind of was funny. That's it. Shame, shame,
shame.
Yeah.
Cool. I totally forgot what we were talking about.
Was Pink shaming Christina?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's right. So I don't think she was shaming or throwing shade. I think it was just that she was caught at the wrong time. Like, the camera panned to her and she was still making that face multiple times, but she was like feeling it. And I think that's just the face she makes when she's like into something. She's like this. It was just like her being like, yeah, but it looked like she was frowning.
Yeah.
I don't think she would have been like mad.
Yeah.
That she was, you know. And I didn't love Christina's performance either. Like, let's be real. It's hard to, you know, like represent Whitney Houston. I mean, come on, queen.
Yeah.
But but like, yeah, I don't think she did a great job. But I don't think it was like Pink really giving a crap about that. I think she was just like, yes.
Definitely. I can jive with that.
Right.
I feel like we're always trying to, like Pink said, pin people against each other.
Totally.
It's so easy when you get, like, if you were actually there and sitting next to Pink, it probably would have looked so different as opposed to getting that 2-second flash of her face on the screen.
Right.
That, like, out of context, it's so easy to think that.
Yeah, because I watched it and I thought, and I saw they panned back to her because they were probably like, yeah, like, let's see what face she makes now. And she was making the same face, but she was just like singing along.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is just BS.
Yeah.
But I mean, still interesting. Definitely brought me in. Yeah, so it seems like Pink was just caught at the wrong place and the wrong time. And speaking of being caught the wrong place in the wrong time, Harry Styles performed at Victoria's Secret fashion show where his 3 exes were walking.
Fashion show took place last weekend, actually in Shanghai, China, for the first time ever, which is really exciting.
Really cool.
One of the biggest models of the moment right now, Gigi Hadid.
The way you announced that was funny. The biggest models right now.
It's funny because they're small.
Yeah.
Gigi Hadid was not there because she actually was denied a visa.
Oh my God, that sucks.
Yeah, along with Katy Perry. So Katy Perry, yeah, Katy Perry was originally supposed to be the musical guest for the show, but she's banned from China. They didn't release why, both for Gigi and Katy, but there's like theories as to why. So Katy actually, when she was performing, I think in Taiwan, she wore a sunflower dress, and sunflowers are symbolic of something that's offensive to China. But I'm not sure.
Sunflowers are literally like the happiest symbol ever.
I know. And then also Gigi Hadid, there was that video that came out of her. It was so silly. It was her holding up a cookie of a Buddha face, and she was like pretending to be the Buddha and squinting her eyes.
That's Katy?
That's Gigi.
Oh.
So a lot of people saw that as racist, and for that they might think that's why she was banned from China.
No way. That's crazy.
So anyway, yeah, Gigi wasn't there, which is really sad. And then Katy was supposed to be the musical guest, but she wasn't. So instead they got Harry Styles, which I think is a blessing because Harry is just an angel, and this is the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Like, they want angels, so they got the most angelic one of the bunch, Harry.
I agree.
So he opened the show. Miguel also performed, and a bunch of other people. He played Kiwi, which sounded great. And the funny part about it is apparently there were 3 rumored ex-girlfriends walking in the show. I forget their names.
I have their names.
Cool.
Georgia Fowler, Nadine Leopold, and Sarah Sampao.
They're all gorgeous. Sorry, ladies. And they're all like really good friends. So maybe it was like more casual dating where like no feelings were involved because like obviously, or maybe they're just putting their feelings aside because this is work and
they're like sisters, Victoria's Secret sister angels.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them look identical.
Yeah, the 2 of them, it's weird.
They look like the same.
Yeah, not Nina, the other 2.
Yeah, not the one who's blonde.
Yeah, not the one that's blonde. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they both look like Adriana Lima.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Like pretty much every brunette, like Caucasian brunette who walks the Victoria's Secret fashion show, they all look like that.
Totally. But yeah, it was a sight for the eyes. You got Harry Styles, got all the models.
Always a crowd pleaser. That show is just makes me want to cry.
Always. One of the models fell.
Oh my gosh.
There's a video of it.
Wow.
So she handled it with grace, but it was like a full
she did, but she probably was like bawling her eyes out afterwards.
Probably.
Do you know how hard they work to walk that runway?
For like 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds, and then she fell. That's devastating.
It's like the one thing you don't want to do, basically.
Yeah, you like cannot fall.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't seem like Harry Styles let it get in the way of his performance, though. Like, killed it.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, for sure.
We love Harry forever and always.
Should we?
Harry, if you're watching this, I love you.
Love.
Cool.
Okay.
So
we have a special Thanksgiving edition of stories coming at ya.
Instead of speed round this week, we're going to share the stories from WTF that we are mostly thankful for.
Yes.
This Thanksgiving.
Should we just alternate?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine are just like, two-liners.
Well, I'll start by saying that I'm super thankful for Sia's butt being leaked on the internet by Sia.
Me too.
Like, that was just a moment of empowerment.
That was like last week.
It was like, love yourself. It's proving that it's okay to be the butt of the joke. And I just love Sia.
Still trying to sneak in speedruns.
And, you know, I'm always dying to see her face, and the fact that I got that and more is just really awesome.
I like that story.
Thanks.
It's good. So this one's a throwback, a nice little TB. John Mayer shamed Taylor Swift on her birthday on Twitter. He wrote
Shame.
He wrote this message that was deleted shortly after he wrote it, but it said, "Today, December 13th, may be the lamest day of the year, conceptually." And yeah, thank God for screenshots because we got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was great and like really mean and hilarious. Thankful for you, John Mayer, always, forever.
It's really good. Speaking of Taylor Swift, I'm really thankful for our post called The Return of Taylor Swift.
Me too.
Just because everyone knows that she's our girl, you know? We gotta rep her a little bit.
Love to
Reputation
hate her. Hate to love her.
Yes.
I mean,
and
both.
I was going back and reading the post, and it was like really at the beginning of when she was first teasing. It was like when she just released the album cover.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it was like the feeling of like something exciting was about to happen. It was the start of something new. You know, it was like, what are the rips in her sweaters doing there? It's like, why is she choosing this font? It was all very exciting before we knew what to expect. I really enjoyed.
Totally. Well, now that it's the future, can you?
I prefer not knowing.
Oh.
Now that I have the album, I'm not as excited anymore.
Yeah. Time has passed.
She's still our girl.
She is. I like her more than I did then. Just because.
Yeah.
Why not?
She's talented.
You gotta like someone a little bit if you talk about them that much.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. My second one is a more recent story. Selena and Justin are back together.
That's what you're thankful for?
I'm so thankful for this. Are you kidding? Jelena is back together. All the photos.
I thought we weren't happy about this collectively.
Well, no. I think it's like dumb, but I think it's interesting as from an outsider's perspective. Like I would never do it. Come on, fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Fool me thrice. I don't even know. Like, whose fault is it?
I literally can't. Fool me 4 times, I literally can't stop.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm super thankful for this. Oh my God, I can't wait for like that moment when it just goes to shit again, and then we're just gonna be there. I told you so, Selena.
True.
Now then come back to me and tell me you had a panic attack. Like, come on. None of this.
Yeah, the panic attack was probably because of Justin Bieber.
Yeah, probably. He's not a good person. Anyway. You.
I'm thankful for when Aaron Carter checked into rehab.
Yes.
Because we worry about him. I think he has good intentions. He's a little bit tortured, and I just wish the best for him. I hope that he gets healthy. And when he decided to check himself into rehab, I was genuinely very happy for him.
I was actually looking at that story, like when you wrote it, and you know how we put those Instagram photos in of him like getting better?
Mm-hmm. Oh, him gaining weight and stuff?
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah. I was
he posts and deletes a lot of stuff.
So he deleted all of his progress photos.
Yikes.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen there.
I'm still thankful. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Do you have any other?
Yeah, I have one more.
Cool.
It's when Princess Nokia threw boiling hot soup on a drunk subway racist that happened like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, very thankful for that because screw you, racist. Especially Subway racists.
Especially Subway racists.
Drunk Subway
He was
racists.
the worst.
Yeah, slurring his words, saying really rude things.
That guy sucked.
Yeah, he did. He deserved some butternut squash soup.
Hell yeah.
He
should be thankful for that soup. He's lucky he got fed that night. Oh. I just have one other really quick one. It's like not really a story, but Rihanna getting drunk at the Grammys with her flask.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes, girl, yes.
Queen. Bad batch.
Always gotta throw some Riri in there.
Yes.
Well, that concludes our Thanksgiving edition of WTF Weekly. I am Kiki.
I'm Indy. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
WTF Weekly with Kiki and Indy, where we talk about celebrities like Taylor and Katie. Yeah!